At any time, any place.
You might wanna check yourself, yeah, yeah. When you're talking to me, really I'm just trying to help, yeah, yeah. There's a side of me you don't wanna see, 'cause you can talk that cash, but if you check my past, you'll see I will make the money exchange. So you might wanna check yourself and not step out of your lane, 'cause I might up and have a relapse, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not messing around, now please don't make me have a relapse, yeah, yeah. If you do, then I'ma put you down. What's a man gotta do to have a boo and peace in this town? Please don't make me have a relapse. I'm not messing around, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, you're talking like you got something to prove. Come on and tell me what's up with that attitude. Nah, nah, nah. You wanna try me, that's a fight you're about to lose. I got a crew, mine just pop up on the music, breaking all the moves. Now I've been trying to play it cool, you acting like a fool. If I snatch you at the shoes, what you about to do? If I have a relapse, hey, yeah. I'm not messing around, now please don't make me have a relapse, yeah, yeah. If you do, then I'ma put you down. What's a man gotta do to have a room and peace in this town? Please don't make me have a relapse. Nah, nah, I'm not messing around, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the show. We are live from Market Square here at ProMotion, and we've got a great show lined up for you tonight. We've got podcaster, entertainer Taz Cable as our special guest, and kicking off the show for you this evening, we got Mr. Teddy White. Teddy, take it away, sir.
When you play with fire, one day you'll get burned. It hurts the worst when it's from someone you love. But when the fire burns out and the lights shine through, it hurts the worst because it came from you. Well, the flame's sure hot, but the ashes are too. Gasoline's cold and some fires are blue. Light it all up and watch it burn down, just like us, ashes on the ground. Well, this time here, guess I really got burned. Well, there's some things a man just can't learn. Like you can't love a woman that don't love you back. The shiner box case is burning up too fast. Well, the flame's sure hot, but the ashes are too. Gasoline's cold and some fires are blue. Light them all up and watch them burn down, just like us, ashes on the ground. Just like us, ashes on the ground.
Welcome to the show. Jim, how's it going?
What's up, y'all? Hope you're doing good tonight.
That was Teddy White with an upcoming single, original tune called Ashes. And we're so glad you came by. Got a great show for you. We're looking forward to, we've got Mr. Taz Cable on the show.
Man, I'm so excited to talk about Taz Cable. Man,
Oh, yeah?
I've known Taz for, I don't know, 15 years? I'm not even
15
sure.
years, huh?
Yes, we go way back to when we were just pups.
Pups, huh?
Pups.
Well, we're going to get the whole lowdown on Taz from Jim. When we come back, we're going to take a real quick break, show you some of the things we've had going on around here. I guess if you want to roll one of the Halo Bar promos or something, followed by the ProMotion commercial. Be right back, live from Market Square.
idea.
Seriously, you
no idea.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're live from Market Square. And the shenanigans are already commencing. And
The shenanigans.
I'll let you introduce us.
Dude,
You have such a storied history together.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Guys, I'm so excited to introduce to you my good friend Taz Cable. We go back so far, dude. I am so glad that you're here, brother. So glad.
I'm scared to death to be here. Like, I'm not used to video, and then I had to drive in Knoxville traffic. It's horrible. Like, I can't believe I'm here.
yeah, we brought you out right during rush hour.
You
huh?
did. You
perfect
did.
time. Perfect
Listen,
time.
and there's probably some cow crap on my shoe too, because I did leave the farm, Jim Johnson.
You're out there at Greenback, aren't you?
I am. I'm out in Big Gully, not even Greenback. I'm in Big
Big Gully.
Yeah, Big Gully. Frank Murphy said 15 years ago, Taz lives out in Big Gulp. Like,
Big Gulp.
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, Big Gulp, Tennessee. And Jim Johnson, I've never been interviewed in my life about me, about me, and I don't do this very well. Festivals and other people. Oh, we can talk all day.
Well, listen, it's because you're used to being the interviewer.
True, you
See,
do,
and that's
yeah.
that's the difference.
I'm usually the guy with the microphone, and I don't like it very much. Well,
Well,
it's probably because, I've not been as transparent. I'm more transparent now than I used to be, and it's probably had a lot of little secrets I had to hide along the way about things I really did or didn't do. So,
that's what entertainment life's all about.
I know,
bro.
right?
I mean, what do you do?
A layer of anonymity comes in handy depending on what you've been up to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I let control go. I
Well-
have been home saying this, but what's going to happen?
You're like,
I know, because Jim Johnson, this has been a long freaking road, dude. I mean, seriously, with you and I. You know what I mean? I was like, where's this guy going to go?
Hey, listen,
Well-
I'm going to say this. All right.
Yeah.
I have believed in you from the day I met you, man.
100.
I have 100% believed in you from day one because you are very passionate about what you do, the stories that you tell, the people that you meet. I mean, that's what drew me into you because, and that's also why I wanted to do the show that we had at HP Video years ago when we started doing that. And I just thought that was just so
I love
freaking
Smoky
amazing.
Mountain Morning. That was Smoky Mountain Morning for me because at the time, I'd spent so much time with my career in hospitality and tourism and entertainment in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and it's really kind of all I knew. So when I got the opportunity to work with you guys to do Smoky Mountain Morning, that was a true honor, and I really didn't know what I learned about that until, honestly, I've only been back in East Tennessee now about 2 months, and there was so much about all of those projects that have just really made me be just even more grateful to be back here and to be doing the things that I love, and the sponsors and even my mom let me come back. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, here you go. One of your sponsors, you got a shirt on? Is that a shirt?
Oh yeah,
That's a sponsor?
Stacy
You
would
gotta
be so
say
proud.
Support your
Stacey,
local screen printer.
Yeah, support your local screen printer. I love Stacy Patty and 865 Studio Tees and Jim, that's what's crazy is when I was here before, it just seemed like I was doing everything for the project and it really wasn't really for me. And how all of this kind of came back for me was that I actually enjoy what I'm doing and I can actually do things with people. I'm not doing it because I don't really want to name names, but a big fish tank in Gatlinburg or a theme park that's in Pigeon Forge. But I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. I love telling the stories that I tell now. And one of them is mine. I can tell a story complete and honest, and I'm too transparent.
Well, there's
I think
not
that's
transparent.
I think that's why people listen to podcasts now. Is they want some honesty. They want real stories from real people.
Yeah.
So tell everybody about the podcast. What's the name of the podcast? Where they can listen?
Ironically, it's Taz the podcast, but it started as Bougie and Foul, and because it was more fitting. But it was Bougie and Fowl, and I started it because of my bird farm, so it's FOWL, like quail.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was doing my Herbalife nutrition, and I was like, oh my God, I know how I can interview all these people back in Tennessee that I worked with the Bowl of O and Smomo TV and Smoky Mountain Morning and all that good stuff, and I can interview them and just kind of promote my product and just have fun and give myself a creative spot. Well, people started listening. And then when I went to Florida to take it on tour, there was an investment group that came together for a conglomerate, which I am so done. I don't even want to talk about it, but it did warrant a name change, and they didn't like Bougie and Foul, but I still think.
But that's so you, man. That is so bougie and foul. It's like. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
That's
Jim
Taz
Johnson,
out.
like, what's the? The next thing you call Bougie and Foul is Taz the podcast because it's
like
still
fitting.
Bougie and Foul.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. But
Yeah, but the Taz the podcast right now, it was really cool to come home. I went through a corporate, like a little corporate tiff with on the next phase of what I said I didn't want to talk about. I went through a little corporate tiff, and I started noticing that I have a platform, and I have several thousand people that listen to me on that platform. And the one thing that I've always done is stuck behind small businesses, and I always try, because I've always been a small business. So I wiped out all of my corporate funding. There is no more Geico. There is no
more Geico.
There's no more
you can't
Geico.
say 15.
There is no more
50%
hotels.com and that kind of thing. And it's a lot of Greenback Diner, and it's a lot of Smoky Mountain Outdoors and King's Distillery and 865 Studio Teas. And, and the listenership is still there. And now they're even following us to the radio station, and we're doing the live show to raise money for the Lost Vets. Have I lost you yet? Because I do kind of ramble.
No, you're good.
No, Lost Vets as in veterans, right?
Yeah. Well, Willie Franklin and the Lost Vets organization just recently, before I was coming back to Tennessee, I found out that they had just obtained their official 501c3. And there is nothing that can be, it's just amazing what Willie does with nothing over the last 6 years. And he is just about the only organization that I know of that actually will answer a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to that what are those things called? Not tarp tents and makeshift camps that these veterans find themselves in, and puts them in emergency housing and gives them whatever they need, even if it's $20 for something to eat or gas, and send them on their way, and or whatever they need to. They're lost.
Yeah, that means the world to me, man. I'm a vet. So
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things about being a vet, and the same thing in the homeless society, and a lot of people don't understand this, is as a vet, you don't ever want to leave a brother behind. So if you're doing well and you seem like you're getting yourself out of the homeless gig, you kind of feel guilty from leaving that, and you just stay with your brothers and your family because you don't leave a brother behind. And I get that, I really do.
Well, I'm not a
vets
veteran.
need help. Our
Yeah,
vets
they
need
do.
help.
And these guys really do, and like you get a veteran, and it's going to take $400 or $500 immediately to put them in a hotel, and because nobody's giving that stuff away. They're in it to make money, so they don't just give that stuff away. Oh, maybe this is a perfect opportunity if you own a hotel and you'd like to donate some certificates for some hotel rooms. Maybe this would be a great.
Dude, that is a fantastic idea.
Well,
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
We when I came back here, I didn't mean to cough in the microphone. So those of you at home, I'm sorry, I just blew your eardrums out. But when I came back with the Lost Vets, I worked on a project 7 years ago. I've been in my RV I traveled and lived in my RV for 7 years, and I just came back home, and I was traveling around doing the podcast, all that stuff. But I met this guy when I was doing this, and his name Willie Franklin, and I was attracted to his organization at the time, and he went through some changes, and now to be back home and be able to do this, and to take, I can sit in my RV the rest of my life and do these shows and still have the same amount of people listening. So the reason that I'm doing the live show, which is now live Taz the podcast, is to do to raise money for the Lost Vets, and we're charging $5 for admission to come in, and all of the money goes 100% to the Lost Vets. As a matter of fact, Lost Vet Volunteers collects the money. I just volunteer the show, the entertainment, and we have one more show left at Allen Wick School in Maryville, Tennessee. We've been there for a few weeks trying to perfect what we're doing, because now we're going to the home bars of the artists and songwriters that we have on the show and showcase the bar as well as their stage, and raise money for the Lost Vets.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
That's
Love
fantastic.
that.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Let's pop up some of the graphics here. We've got Taz the podcast, and there's the Hip Hop in the Hills.
Hip Hop
Tell
in the
us
Hills
about that.
it's one of our it's the last episode that we have at Allen Wick. It's not the last episode that we have with the Lost Vets, but at Allen Wick School, it's the last one that we'll be there with, and then we'll make the announcement anyway. So on the 31st, the 24th is Hip Hop in the Hills, and I'm so excited because there's one person that's from the same area, and I kind of have a little history with that. I just love her drive and her just her determination with everything that she does. She played basketball for the University of Tennessee Lady Vols, and she's a great songwriter and clean rapper, and it's Kate McMahon.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we didn't run in the same circles, but we had, I don't want to disclose too much, but we had family friends and we knew each other. And we actually are just a little related, but and it's a true story. But I'm excited to have her because I got to tell her story one time on Bougie and Foul. And I just think in the last year, she's been through so much musically and with her career, with what she's coming back into music as Kate Mack. And I just think her story is just bigger than what I gave her almost a year and a half ago. So I'm excited to have her. And then I have a promotion artist, sleepover next Friday. And the acronyms, I'm an acronym king. And I was so afraid I was going to mess that up. But I'm very excited to hear him. He's actually going to be in the showcase, which is the live show that is on the stage that is performed for the audience members that come to the show that actually helps us raise money for the Lost Vets.
That's awesome.
Okay. And then we go live at 8 o'clock with Taz the podcast and talk about music and everything that entertains, makes us laugh, and makes us feel.
And that's a
better
live
life.
audience for the podcast as well, right?
Yeah. It's live on the WOXB Radio, which is WOXBradio.com. And we're having great success with that. So if you're an artist and you're listening and you would like to feature your music on our station, we'd love to have any other promotion artist or any other artist out there submit tracks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love it. It's so much fun. And guess what? I'm the boss and nobody can tell me to shut up. That's the favorite part.
That's the best part, yeah.
Yeah, nobody can tell me to shut
That's a
up.
good thing.
So that's WOXB.com.
OXBradio.com.
WOXBradio.com. It's got all these singer-songwriters, showcasing some true talent, and the podcast giving voices to these young up-and-coming artists and influencers and businesses and all kinds of people. You have,
I love it, yeah.
Yeah, and you can bring your own unique style, that own bougie and foul style.
Now, I do want to say this, and I'm going to bring this back up because, Taz isn't new to this.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
Taz?
Can I have that rum now, please?
Yeah, you might need it. No, you're not going to need it. Dude, listen, Taz was doing this. What we're doing right here, right now, he was doing this. How many years ago was that, Taz, when you started doing this at Bola O? Come on!
Yeah, it was 11 years ago.
11 years ago, Taz was doing this. He started doing this right here in Market Square, which is super cool, and that's how we met.
Wow.
I was, over at
Just
HB
using a
Video.
webcam thing?
No,
It was,
It was a live webcam 11 years ago. So it was way before his time. And in the show that Taz had, the Bowl of O, was great. He'd have people and and I think he even had a brick background, if I remember right.
Oh my God! Give me an IFB. I'm home.
So you had a brick background, but then outside of that show, when that show moved forward and Taz came to
Let's just be
HB
serious.
Video.
We defuncted it and moved forward.
Listen. There was powers that be brought you to me. That's
Yes,
all I'm
that
saying.
is it. Yeah,
Powers
that
that
is
be
true. That is
brought you
true.
to me.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Because then we started doing the show at our studios at HP Video, which was still so freaking amazing, man. We did shows in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and Townsend.
Yeah.
And where was that place that we did the rock water slide? It's a
Oh my God! I was just
water
telling
slide.
somebody about that at Black Mountain State Park or something.
Black
like
Mountain State Park. You can.
We sent the tail down the freaking water.
It was
slide.
amazing. Yes.
Yes.
We did. She wore a yellow bikini. I'll never forget it.
Is it the talent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
She was Taz's co-host.
My co.
Yes, and she was really awesome, and I really liked her, and I still see her around even today. She's still amazing.
If you're watching,
Kylie,
Yeah.
I love you, Kylie. You did
Yeah.
wonderful back then, and it's so cool because you're talking full circle now. All the things that we did.
But
with
Jim
Frank
Johnson,
Murphy.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Even the SmoMo TV days. We were, that was a Dolly Dixie Ripley. That idea was that concept I created. it, and
Let's not forget
created
that,
the
folks.
acronym,
Let's not forget
everything. Just to be clear, but we partnered with Dolly Dixie and Ripley's to use even integrated digital signage and put weather updates out there, and that was Allie Ruffin, and now she's like a major masterclass entrepreneur coach extraordinaire. Caleb is a golf pro now, but just Frank Murphy, Abby Vieira. I think she's still Abby Vieira, yeah. But like, just I think I was the one, or with the project. I do not like to boast. It does feel kind of good though sometimes to say I did it.
It's like I did it.
Yeah, I did it. I'm Frank Murphy. I'm sorry, but I remember Frank telling me in that time that I was pushing him and I was giving him the opportunity, and to do it, and that was great. But that pressure is crazy for somebody like Frank Murphy to think, say that about me. But now I'm kind of proud of it because I was playing with some people that I had no freaking business playing with, and we did a good job. We did,
and our show was really great. And I go back and I look at some of the stuff that we did over the years. And what was your favorite memory of
Daisy
Momo
Duke.
TV?
Daisy Duke, Catherine Bach.
She was so cool.
Catherine Bach.
Yeah, that was a. Was that a New Year's Eve event?
No, it's July 4th. She was
July
the Grand
4th.
Marshal. Yeah.
I knew it was one of those.
She was like, I said, oh my
He's like,
God.
I know exactly when it was.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't forget. I actually wasn't there, but I remember you doing it. And I was really sad that I didn't get to meet Daisy because, Daisy, I love you. I did.
No, but Susan Whitaker, our Tennessee Department of Tourism director at the time, commissioner at the time, not director, commissioner, Commissioner Whitaker. She, just like meeting people like that. Dolly, come on, Dolly, kiss me right here. Like, Dolly, I'm blessed to be just a country bumpkin from, Big Gully, Tennessee. I'm blessed to have done what I've done in this town with some of the people that I'm with. Look, I don't want to mess with y'all now. I love doing my podcast in my RV by myself.
Yeah, it's like,
don't call me.
He's like, if you want to find me, you can find the RV.
Yeah.
If the RV's rocking, don't come knocking.
Yeah, but I am blessed. I'm blessed to be here today and to be even sitting across the room from Jim Johnson. Like, you won't even let me sit beside him.
You could sit beside me, but that would, it kind of messes up the cameras because we got cameras all around the studio.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hey, listen, that you can sit next to me anytime.
Listen, you're in the wrong chair for me to sit beside you. I'm not sitting on that side.
I'm just saying. Listen.
He knows his side, doesn't he? He knows which side is his best side.
You don't wear a jacket like that not knowing what side to sit on.
Hey,
have you seen my look, sponsor.
You're always about promotion, man. I love that.
No, before Jim, I was thinking how I knew you would say something like that. But before, I think it was deflecting it off me because I could help other people. Well, now I'm having to go inside and really put a show together that tells, like Teddy, if he, like right now, he probably don't want to do anything I'm doing, but you got to be able to tell their story, and I work for them now. I don't. It's not about. I love seeing those numbers. I love seeing those numbers when I do break down and look at it, but it really is. I love the zinger. I didn't do any research on Teddy because I thought, what if I have to interview him, or what if I have to? I want to ask him questions. You know what I mean?
Yelp review right now.
You're doing a Yelp review?
I'm on Yelp. Yep.
He's leaving you a Yelp review.
Yelp review, Taz, cable, podcast.
But
oh my God.
Listen, don't put me on Yelp. Those people don't know when to quit calling. No. And don't put your credit card number in there. Don't. But it's the people, it's the Teddies of the world, it's the artists, all the promotion artists. It's those that I want to continue to tell those stories, and without them, I don't have a story because, before I guess it was about me.
Now I'm going to stop you there because I don't believe that's true. I might be wrong, but
that slick jacket. You need some Velcro. Get in some Velcro.
Listen,
yeah.
you have always cared about the people that you've interviewed. I don't. You can say whatever you want. You can say it was about you, whatever. But you always took time to understand the story of the person that you were interviewing. No matter what we did, because I remember that bookstore that we did in Maryville, okay? And I remember how much care you took of them to promote their bookstore to try to help them get more business, dude. I don't forget stuff like that.
Oh,
you can say it was about you. I don't believe it. You say it all you want, but I always saw you as caring about the people that you interviewed.
Well,
That's just the way I see it.
Thank you. Well, and I do. I guess I do. But I guess I just, I guess I'm finally taking myself seriously. And I guess, and it's more my seriousness and not someone else's seriousness. I used to worry. This was a very busy place a few years ago. It takes 7 years in a duct tape RV to figure things out, but you do. You do. And things that mattered then does not matter at all now. Like, not at all. There's a lot of things that don't even matter now because there's other things that are more important. And the fact that I know what's more important now, Taz is pretty happy.
That's pretty important.
I drink because I want to be goofy. I don't drink because I'm trying to forget something now.
There's a difference there.
Yeah, and speaking of, where's the rum?
Well, you can go get you some rum right
Oh,
after
you're getting
this.
rid of me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. We got to move on with the show, Taz. People got to
I'm not
tune into
used
the
to this. I'm
podcast
not
to
used
hear
to
you,
this.
Taz.
I'm not used to this.
They got to tune into your podcast, right?
Yeah, please do. I'd love to have you.
Let's throw that graphic up right again. Taz Podcast, and you can check it out at woxbradio.com. And you got Hip Hop in the Hills on August 24th, Tuesday, August 24th. And what's that location? Where's that going to be at?
It is at the old Allen Wick School. It's in the gymnasium. It's so nostalgic. I love it. And it's 2146 Big Springs Road in Maryville, Tennessee. Support the Lost Vets. Support these artists. Support promotion artists. Support live music. COVID's killing it, and I hate that word. And why did I say it? That's like the other C word,
Yeah, it's bad.
Well,
It's not
check him
good.
out. Go support that awesome live show. That's going to be a great thing. And don't go anywhere because we got music from Teddy White coming your way right after this. What are we going to play? Scruffy City Hip Hop Night. Check this out. This was a...
Loch Ness Monster.
Welcome back, live from Market Square. Thanks to Taz Cable for enlightening us.
Man, I love Taz.
Bringing that energy, man. Everywhere he goes, he brings a fantastic energy.
He does, man, because he believes in what he does. He loves life. He's very attached to life, and he likes to make other people feel good. And that's what I love about Taz. I mean, his energy, even back 11 years ago, was just like this. It's infectious, and I believed in him. Even back then, that's why I had him on the show at HP Videos. I was like, dude, we can do a show.
Right. Yeah, you can tell he's very passionate about what he does and the artists that he works with. So definitely check out WOXBradio.com and the Taz Podcast. He's got some great shows coming up as well. But right now, we've got more music from Mr. Teddy White. Teddy, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man.
All right. Well, you started off with an original. What are you going to play for us next?
Actually going to do a Kay Phillips song, one called Cat Song.
All right. Having a bit of... That mic's good for you.
Yeah, there it is. It's a lot better now. We're golden. I took that young thing to dinner. Yeah, the one you don't like. We got nothing in common, but she'll do for the night. 'Cause it gets cold in this big house, and the winter's coming on. Think I might need some help trying to weather this storm. I only want what I can't have. I only miss what's gone. The guitar you gave me, I lost in pawn. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, or do I end up alone? I wrote some songs about you. Oh, but who said that? I think I remember saying this one's for Cat. I know I'm getting skinny, and I know I'm looking pale, but if I look homeless, I've been living in hell. I only want what I can't have. I only miss what's gone. The guitar you gave me, I lost in pawn. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, or do I end up alone? I can't talk to her like I can to you. Can't tell about my music or the fact I'm being sued. She just makes me feel older, and it's not the same. I'm starting to see who's the one to blame. I only want what I can't have. I only miss what's gone. The guitar you gave me, I lost in pawn. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, or do I end up alone?
Teddy White here on Live from Market Square. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be coming back and speaking to Teddy a little bit and hit him with that Knox by Night promo. Yeah, hit him with that. We'll be right back.
She's a meth-smoking woman in love with a copper-stealing man. Now it burns to pee. Yeah, it burns to pee. I think they'll lay some pipe to these old school hoes. Yeah, we'll grind till we can't no more. Lights out there thinking about what her mouth do. Knock at my door. Hey, let's give it a whirl. But it doesn't look like my tender girl.
Welcome back, live from Market Square. And we've had a great show so far.
Taz is always a pleasure, man.
Brings some energy
Yeah.
and some great music from Teddy White. And we're got Teddy White going to sit down, talk to us a little bit. He's been working on some new songs. He's going to be recording some stuff very soon. How you been doing, man?
I've been doing good, so I guess I'm in the hot seat now instead of standing up over there. I can at least walk away, but now I'm kind of not as mobile.
Yeah, now you're bound down. So we had you in to the studio to do a live session today, and you got some shows coming up this weekend too.
Yeah, I'll be at Finn's Tavern. I believe it's going to be on Friday night. Then I'm at Riders Paradise on Saturday night. Next week I wasn't planning on booking anything, but I'll be at Todd Irwin's place down in Bramwell, a place called Trail 10 down there. It's gonna be a party. Then I take off to Pennsylvania. I'll be at the Winter Circle Saloon the 1st of February, and then we're gearing up to head back down to Cowboys in Dothan, Alabama. I'll be back down there in November and December, and that's a hell of a time there. And we just got back from there, and I've got some stuff coming up down at Garden City Pier down there, and so all
Awesome.
over.
Awesome, and you're based right there in West Virginia.
Yeah, Southern West Virginia right now.
So you're just kind of centrally located where you can get everywhere pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm close to 77, so that's about the handiest thing about being there right now.
Right. So upcoming, you said before the end of the year, you're going to be recording some songs. You got 2 singles out right now, and you can go stream on Spotify and go check those out. One of them, Backside of a Haggard Tune, and the other one is
Pretty Pictures.
Pretty Pictures. And you say you got about 7 to 10 songs, something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 7 songs on my 10-year project here.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping for a number 1 or a retirement out of it, but they're not all out. So I've got 3 that should be out the month of September, 1st of October there. Ashes is going to be one of those. There's one called Your Pillow, and then another one called Somewhere Down in Texas.
Right on.
And Somewhere Down in Texas was actually one of the first songs that I wrote that I started doing out. So these are kind of like moldy oldie news songs for everybody though.
Well, you've got quite a few people who really like you online. There's one named Amanda. Now, who might Amanda be?
Yeah, she's a stalker. We try and keep her away. Amanda's my wife. So, it's probably just my kids watching through her Facebook there, since I don't let my 9-year-old have Facebook yet. So.
Oh, she's being sweet, man.
Oh, she was
she's
being
like-
sweet?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. She
All right.
Yeah,
was.
she's being nice.
She's very, very
Well,
sweet.
good deal.
Also, Tabitha Thomas said
All
she'll
right.
see you at the pier.
Yep, she'll be there. They're beach goers from West Virginia. We actually have a throwdown every year. This will be the 3rd year we've done it, called Friendsgiving, and it's a blast. I played it.
Hell yeah.
We put it together. Yeah, it's a good time. I invited you earlier, so.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, so that's Friendsgiving, and that's down at Myrtle
No, it's
Or is
actually
that-
in West Virginia.
in West Virginia. Right on.
I'm not saying anything, but I don't think I got an invite to that.
Yeah, well,
Teddy.
I just met you here, and I don't have any of that rum. So
Yeah.
the more rum I drink, the more people will get invited.
That's right. Hey, get us a rum, would ya?
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually just celebrated my little girl. Just had her first birthday
Congratulations.
Oh, man, that is
yesterday,
awesome.
and I'm getting ready to celebrate a 5-year wedding anniversary there too. So
That's
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah.
it is. And I wasn't supposed to book anything. So if Todd Irwin's watching this, we better have a good time, because I was supposed to be gone all weekend. I actually canceled a promotion show to be on anniversary, and
So
then
you
I
got-
wound up booking a show.
Hey,
So
we're not totally upset, but I'm afraid Amanda. He might needs to be making some things up to Miss Amanda White.
yeah, so I figured that we would have a better anniversary weekend if I made some money before we went, right?
Well, there you go.
So-
There you go.
Take her out to
Absolutely.
a nice steak
That's
dinner.
That's a proactive opinion right there.
I'll have the big tip jar with us, and the kids will probably
Very-
be in burlap or something, running around somewhere. So
Just to really play into that sympathy.
absolutely.
Being like, I got to put some shoes on my kids' feet. School's about to start.
The school's already started, my friend.
Yeah. For most people, it's already started. Our intern Andrew is leaving tomorrow. You met Andrew, right?
Yeah.
He's leaving tomorrow to go to FSU. So, farewell, Andrew.
Good luck, Andrew.
Good luck,
Wish you the
Scarf
best,
Dog.
buddy.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing what he can do down there. But Teddy, we've got some more music coming from you before the end of the show. People, follow him on social media. Go out and support him live. He's playing all over, literally, if you look at his schedule. upcoming this week, you're going to be at Finn's this
Finn's
Friday.
down here. Yep, Finn's Tavern. And
Finn's this Friday around 7:30 or so. Get out there and see him right there on Kingston Pike at the old Baker Peters home. And then Saturday, where'd you say?
I'll be at Riders Paradise in Herndon, West Virginia. So all the ATV friends and enthusiasts will definitely be there. It sits right by the Outlaw Trail, so it's always a good time there to
Come out, put some rubber to the road or some dirt in the mud. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I mean we're definitely moving forward and we're moving fast, and there's no signs of slowing down. So next year's going to be absolutely balls to the wall, and I can't wait. So.
Hell yeah. Be on the lookout for new music coming from him soon, and he's going to play another tune from us when we get back right after this. Live from Market Square. Hit him with that promo from Buckethead. Welcome back, live from Market Square. What a great show tonight, man.
Dude, the people that we've had on tonight have been absolutely incredible. And if you're a musician, an entertainer, or somebody that would like to be on the show, please give us a call. Send us a message right here because we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks to Amanda, Victor Lawson, all these people tuning in, commenting, Darlene Thomas. Please share this with people. Let people know that we do this every Wednesday, just about every Wednesday.
Yeah, for the most
something
part,
comes
it's
up.
like 99% of the time.
Always have phenomenal guests. Usually one special guest, one musical guest. Sometimes it just turns into a party.
Multiples. Yeah. It's just getting better and better every week.
Every week, and that's thanks to you for sharing it out, letting people know that this is what we're doing, and to all the fantastic artists that come through and all the fantastic influencers and entrepreneurs and business owners and directors and writers and producers.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you all for being there.
Yes, and I guess we're going to wrap up the show. Let them know. Let them know, Jim.
Is this it? Is this the
This is
time?
about it.
Folks, I always say be blessed and be a blessing to others because your words have power. You never know where you're going to be tomorrow. You never know who's going to be here tomorrow. If you haven't spoke to a friend that you love in a long time, make sure you pick up the phone and give them a call. I know that I lost a dear friend of mine last week, and I'm going to tell you straight up, don't wait.
Yeah,
Make the call.
absolutely.
Tell them you love them. Tell them you're thinking about them. Let them know that you care. because it does make a difference.
I echo that sentiment wholeheartedly. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for tuning in. Right now, music from Teddy White to take you out. Thank you very much. Be blessed.
I gave a girl a ride in my wagon. She climbed in and took control. She was tired, but her mind was a dragon. And I said, get some sleep, we'll get on down that road. Like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. She's gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. But her young face was like that of an angel. Her long legs were tan and brown. You better keep your eyes on that road, boy. You better slow this vehicle down. Like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. She's gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. I put her out in a town that was so small that you could throw a rock from end to end. A dirt road Main Street, she walked off in her bare feet. It's a shame I won't be passing that way again. 'Cause like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Yeah, like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me.